Hey everyone, and welcome back to Cruising with Matthew. In this video, I'm going to give you a tour of our Sea Terrace cabin on board Resilient Lady, which we were lucky enough to stay in for our gifted media trip in June 2023. So I really hope you enjoy this video. For our Adriatic Sea and Greek Gems cruise, we were allocated a Central Sea Terrace cabin on board Resilient Lady. This is essentially a balcony cabin located in the central portion of Resilient Lady. Interestingly, our cabin was on deck 13, number 13082Z. This is just one of the many things that Virgin does differently, as no other cruise line that I've sailed on actually has a deck 13. Additionally, instead of a traditional port and starboard, Virgin denotes the left side of the ship, i.e. port, as A, and the right side of the ship, i.e. starboard, as Z. Semantics aside, however, let's take a look around our cabin. Walking in, you'll find a decent sized wardrobe, which I thought had a good amount of hanging space. Additionally, the wardrobe also has a large shelf above it, as well as a small storage unit in the bottom of the wardrobe. In front of the wardrobe is also a large curtain which you could draw and help keep the cabin feel nice and tidy. Nearby, there's also a large shelving unit which offers lots of storage space in the various shelves and drawers. Here you'll find the hairdryer, which Yeyan said was quite powerful, as well as the cabin safe, where you can store any valuables for the duration of your cruise if you so wish. Adjacent is the bathroom, which is quite compact but definitely utilises all the space it has. Above the sink you have a large mirror, which does a great job at making the bathroom feel light and airy. Although you have a bit of space next to the sink, I do wish that we had some shelves near the sink to put stuff in for the duration of your cruise, as it would stop the sink area feeling a little cluttered. Storage issues aside, I really enjoyed the shower, as it felt really powerful and had a glass shower screen. Therefore, there was no chance of any shower curtains clinging to you, which is always appreciated. Stepping out of the bathroom, we encounter the bedroom portion of the cabin. Here there's a queen size bed which me and Yeyan found to be super comfortable and a good size considering that we're both over 6 foot tall. An interesting feature of these beds is the fact that they can be converted into a sofa during the day if you so wish. Simply request it on your cabin's tablet and the cabin steward will get it sorted. This being said, as we were so busy during our cruise, we never got the chance to do this, so thanks to Virgin for sending me some photos. Now, maybe because this bed was designed to be convertible, I found that the bedroom area was quite limited in terms of storage space, as there were no bedside tables or drawers. Instead, there was a sliding table on one and a minimalistic side table on the other. This was a little problematic, as if you put the freestanding table at head height where a bedside table would be, it would be too tall, as there is a low and wide drawer right next to the bed. Although not the end of the world, it is just something to consider when you're packing. On a more positive note, opposite the quirky bed, there is a large flat screen television, which offered a range of TV shows and movies if you wanted to relax and spend a few hours catching up on television in your cabin. Although there was a good selection, me and Yeyan never had time to use it because we were always busy doing various events around the ship. In fact, I'm pretty sure the only time we used the television was to watch the safety video at the start of our cruise, which deserves a particular mention for being the most fun yet informative cruise safety video I have ever seen. Moving further forward, there's a small chair as well as a cozy dressing area. This features a large mirror which has a good amount of backlighting as well as a decent amount of desk space below. Here you'll find the cabin's telephone should you need to contact anyone on the ship, a few USB chargers which is always appreciated, and the cabin's tablet. Now, as someone who loves technology, I was really impressed with the smart tech in this cabin, as the tablet itself gives you the chance to control the lights and temperature in your room, operate your smart TV, and even open and close your curtains if you so wish. There's also housekeeping items that you can request, such as getting more ice or asking your steward to convert your bed into a sofa and things like that. Adjacent is where all the cabin's glasses are stored, as well as some jugs of water, which were refilled daily. Underneath, you'll find the cabin's mini fridge, which did a great job at keeping things cool. Adjacent was a set of small shelves. Stepping outside, we had a good sized balcony which gave us some great sea and port views. This was especially appreciated when we watched the whole sail into Qatar. Within the balcony itself, you have 2 metal chairs as well as a table. Although the chairs were decently comfy, I do wish that Virgin included some padded seating, as I imagine my bum would get a little bit sore if I was sat there for a long time. The real highlight, however, has to be the hammock, which is actually handwoven by craftswomen of the Malabar tribe in the hills of northern Thailand. Although Yeon figured it out quite quickly, I could never quite master getting in and out of the hammock with any sense of grace or elegance, so if you manage to do so, then let me know in the comments below. Overall, I really enjoyed our sea terrace cabin on board Resilient Lady. The balcony and hammock especially were really fun to relax in and certainly felt unique. My biggest gripe with this cabin is the fact that the bathroom space is a bit more limited than other lines I've come across. Additionally, the lack of a functional bedside table was a little bit bizarre, and I definitely missed that on an evening. This being said, we didn't run out of space by any means during our 1-week cruise. It just required us to be a bit more tactical with unpacking, so just something to consider. So there you have it, my tour of our sea terrace cabin on board Resilient Lady, and I really hope you enjoyed it. A massive thank you to Virgin Voyages for letting us go on this media trip. Please like and subscribe because it's always appreciated, and if you want to know more about Cruising with Matthew, then take a look at my other social media channels which are in the description below. I hope that you're doing well at the moment, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. So until next time, this is Cruising with Matthew, and thank you so much for watching.